In this video, we are going to break down the top 10 prompting techniques for GPT Image 1.5 that nobody is talking about. I spent the last 1 month experimenting with GPT Image 1.5, and what I discovered will completely transform how you create images with AI. Here's the best part. Everything you're about to see works on ChatGPT Go tier or even the free version. You don't need Pro. You don't need expensive subscriptions. No matter what profession you're in, there's something for everyone in this video. We're counting down from number 10 to the ultimate number 1, and each one builds on the last. So let's dive in. Technique number 10 is called Iterative Refinement Protocol, and it's the foundation for everything else. Most people make this mistake. They dump their entire vision into one massive prompt. 15 different details, hoping the AI figures it out. But here's what actually works better. Layer your prompt systematically, one element at a time. Watch this. I'm going to create a coffee shop scene in 3 steps. First prompt, a modern coffee shop interior. See? Basic room. Clean, but no atmosphere yet. Now I add warm pendant lighting, exposed brick. Now we're getting somewhere. The atmosphere is building. You can see exactly what those 2 elements contributed. Final layer, barista at vintage espresso machine. And there it is, a complete cinematic cafe scene. By layering systematically, you know exactly what each addition contributes. You're in control. This is your foundation. Copy these 3 prompts exactly and try them yourself. Now let's level up. Number 9. Contextual layering architecture. This is where we add structure. Instead of writing prompts as one long sentence, organize them into a 5-layer system. Each layer tells the model something specific about what you want. Watch how I structured this. Layer 1. Subject, street musician performing. Layer 2. Environment, Tokyo subway station. Layer 3. Lighting, fluorescent lights, motion blur. Layer 4. Style, documentary photography. Layer 5. Technical, 35mm lens, shallow depth. Look at that composition. It's clean, it's focused, what we asked for. Because the model processes these priorities correctly when they're organized. Your prompts just got 5 times clearer. This structure works for portraits, products, environments, anything. Number 8. Emotion-specific micro-prompting. This one is a game changer for character work. Most people write happy face or smiling person. And what do you get? Generic stock photo energy, fake smile, dead eyes. But if you understand facial physiology, you can get authentic micro-expressions. Here's how. Skip the broad emotions. Instead, describe the physical markers of that emotion. First, upload the image. Here, I've uploaded the portrait of a young female with a neutral expression and added the prompt you can see here on the screen. Genuine warm smile reaching eyes, slight crow's feet visible, input fidelity high. Now zoom in on the eyes. See those eye crinkles? The crow's feet? That's an authentic Duchenne smile. The kind that happens when someone is genuinely happy, not just posing. This technique is perfect for character design, portraits, storytelling, anytime you need emotion that feels real. Describe the physiology, not the feeling. Number 7. Product extraction with alpha channel. If you're doing e-commerce or product mockups, this one's going to save you hours. Normally, you'd photograph a product, open Photoshop, spend 20 minutes with the pen tool removing the background, refining edges, dealing with hair or transparent materials. Not anymore. Watch this. I have uploaded an image of a model wearing a necklace and entered this prompt. Extract the necklace the model is wearing from the input image. Transparent PNG, crisp silhouette, no halos, preserve geometry, subtle contact shadow, and done. Perfect alpha channel, clean edges, no weird halos around the product, and notice. Drag this to your browser and you'll see it's a true transparent PNG. You can drop this into any background, any mockup, any composition, no Photoshop required. Product photographers, this is your new workflow. Number 6. Material Transfer Protocol. This is where things start getting really interesting. Let's say you have a fabric texture you love. Maybe it's from a physical swatch. Maybe it's from another product, and you want to apply that exact material to something else. A t-shirt, a couch, a bag, whatever. Here's how. You need 2 images. Image 1, your fabric texture. I'm using this knit pattern. Image 2, your target product, in this case, a plain t-shirt. Now, the prompt is beautifully simple. Apply exact material from image 1 to product in image 2. Look at that. The fabric physics are preserved perfectly. The way the texture wraps around the contours of the shirt, the way the knit pattern follows the folds, it's accurate. This is your one-prompt mockup machine. Fashion designers, product developers, and anyone doing material visualization, you just saved an entire day of 3D rendering. Number 5. Mask inversion workflows. This is the VFX secret, and it's easier than you think. Professional compositors use masks all the time to control exactly where changes happen in an image. You can do the same thing with GPT Image 1.5. Create a mask, PNG, 1024 by 1024, transparent with a black rectangle, 400 by 300 pixels, in center in Photoshop or any other image editor. In this example, I want my cyberpunk city to appear in the rectangle in the middle of the canvas. I upload this mask PNG to GPT Image 1.5 and type this prompt. Generate a cyberpunk cityscape inside the masked area. Photorealistic neon lights, flying cars, skyscrapers with holographic ads, rainy reflections on wet streets, dramatic volumetric lighting. And there's your floating city block. It's composite ready. You can drop this into any scene, any background, any VFX shot. You upload a scribble, you get Hollywood-level VFX. This is professional workflow stuff accessible to anyone. Number 4. Reasoning model prompt generation. This is where we let AI write better prompts than we can. GPT 5.2 with thinking mode is a reasoning model. It can analyze concepts and synthesize information in ways that are incredibly useful for prompt engineering. Here's the workflow. Switch to GPT 5.2 thinking mode. Now, give it a meta prompt that is a prompt about prompts. Watch this. We are asking GPT 5.2 to analyze a sci-fi concept and internally explore multiple visual prompt variations with quality scoring. Then merge the strongest elements into one, optimize GPT Image 1.5 prompt and output only that final prompt. And here's the master prompt. It created by combining the best of all three. Copy that. Switch to GPT Image 1.5, paste, and see the result. This is AI optimizing AI. Your prompts just got genius level smart. Use GPT 5.2 as your prompt consultant. Number 3. Input fidelity precision editing. This is surgical level photo compositing, and it's shockingly good. Let's say you have two completely separate photos, different lighting, different locations, and you want to combine them seamlessly. Image 1. I uploaded a portrait of a woman, indoor lighting. Image 2. A dog in indoor light. Normally, compositing these would require matching the lighting, adjusting colors, painting shadows by hand in Photoshop. Hours of work. Watch this one prompt. Zoom in. Look at the shadows. The dog's shadow matches the direction and softness of the woman's shadow. The color temperature is consistent. The dog's fur has the same indoor lighting quality as the woman's skin. This is precision editing that used to require professional compositors. Now, it's one sentence. Number 2. Comic panel grid generation. Your viral content factory in one prompt. Social media loves sequential storytelling. Before and after. Comic strips, step-by-step reveals. This technique generates complete multi-panel comics in one shot. Here's the prompt. Panel 1. Wide shot. Empty living room. Panel 2. Close-up mischievous pet panel. 3. Pet messy on couch. Panel 4. Pet innocent as owner's hand opens door. Here's the resulting image. Panel 1. Establishing shot. Empty room. Everything's fine. Panel 2. Close-up, the pet planning chaos. Look at that expression. Panel 3. Wide shot. Couch destroyed, mess everywhere. Panel 4. The pet sitting perfectly as the owner walks in. Classic. This is a complete story in one image. Perfect for Instagram carousels, TikTok content, YouTube thumbnails. Change the subject. Cooking disasters, workout fails, anything. The structure was the same. One prompt, viral content. Before we reveal the final, make sure to hit the subscribe button. We have a lot of awesome videos lined up. And now, number 1. The technique that changes everything. This is how GPT Image 1.5 actually generates images. Most people don't realize this, but GPT Image 1.5 uses VAR. Visual autoregressive transformers. It doesn't generate the whole image at once. It builds it token by token, scanline by scanline, progressively refining from top to bottom. And you can actually see this process. You can control it. Watch. I'm uploading a simple sketch, just rough lines of a mountain valley. Now, the epic prompt, progressive scanline render, auto-regressively enhance top to bottom like VAR transformer, turn sketch into photo-realistic mountain valley, reveal process visibly. Watch carefully, see that? The top starts blurry. And now detail is emerging, moving down the image like a scanline scanner. The peaks are becoming photorealistic. The valleys are filling in atmospheric perspective, light rays, texture. And there it is. From sketch to photorealism. That's not magic. That's how transformers build images, token by token, scanline by scanline. This is the model's actual generation process made visible. You're watching AI think visually. This technique works for anything, sketches to renders, low-res to high-res, abstract to concrete. You're controlling the transformer's auto-regressive process directly. That's number 1. So there you have it. 10 techniques, all Go-tier compatible, all copy-paste ready. If you're wondering where to start, I'd say try number 5, the mask inversion workflow. It's got the biggest wow factor for the least effort. But honestly, every single one of these will level up your AI image generation game. Now I want to hear from you. Which technique shocked you most? Comment a number between 1 and 10. Let me know what you're going to try first. Thanks for watching. Now go create something incredible.